What is up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. Coming at you with yet again another perfume experience. And today is an oldie but a goodie that I've never gotten my nose on, and I'm super excited to share with you guys my first ever perfume experience of it. Today we are talking about Hacivat by Nishane, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. But this right here has a cult following, and I have yet to smell it, you guys. Yes, this arrived yesterday, and this is the 15 ml. And yours truly likes smaller packages, as you all know if you followed me long enough. But with that said, I will be going over the description of the website, and then I will do the notes as well as a perfume experience with you guys. Now, like I said, this has a cult following. It's also known as the Aventus killer. So this is the Aventus by Creed. So I'm gonna let you know what my thoughts are about this and whether you should cop it or not, again in 2023 going into 2024, given that this, I believe, came out originally in 2017. But to the best of my knowledge and understanding, it has persevered so far because of its very traditional citrusy profile and DNA. With that said, let's get started. But before we get started, make sure to grab your favorite snack, your favorite bevy, or as in my case, cafe, and sit back and relax and enjoy the awesomeness coming your way. Oh yeah, this is good. So for those of you that watched my upload yesterday, I did get a really good night's sleep, but it's not enough. I want to sleep more. Okay, let's get started. I think that's too much info already. Okay, so Nishane Hacivat, or Nishan Hacivat, or Hacivat, depending on how you pronounce it. So the description is a tribute to elegance, kindness, competence, and love of art. Inspired by the traditional shadow play character, this eau chiffre will help you live in your best dreams by the everlasting sparkles of its joyful structure, made of the stimulating notes of pineapple and bergamot, backed with the genuine woody notes. Enjoy being loved with this blissful scent that has become an iconic scent for many in such a short period of time. In the top notes, we have bergamot, pineapple, and grapefruit. In the heart notes, we have a jasmine, patchouli, and cedarwood. In the base notes, there's clearwood, oak moths, and dry timberwood. Okay, so it's a chiffre, you guys. So very traditional men's perfume. And with that said, Nishane Hacivat. Let's give it a spray. Again, this is the 15 ml version, which I have a feeling I'll require a bigger one, but okay. Oh wow, okay, straight off of the sprayer. Okay, so first of all, the sprayer isn't that great. It sucks a bit. And I did receive other samples with this order, and yeah, they suck on them too. Okay, let's show you guys. So, this is the spray print over here. And as you can see, it's fairly clear. It is not greasy or oily. It's pretty straightforward in that way, and you wouldn't need to worry about wearing this or spraying it on whites, as it would not stain. But yeah, my skin is already eating it up pretty quickly. So with this one, we'll see what performance is like. Again, I need to emphasize, I am trying this with you guys for the first time. I've never smelled this before, as I've just received the bottle late yesterday. So this is gonna be my initial experience, if you wish, with this. Okay, so let's get started. Yo. Okay, I totally get why people obsess over this. Yo, this smells like a man. A very clean, refined man. Wow, this is beautiful. You know what? Well, I don't want to say review because it isn't really a review, but I share my experiences with a lot of perfumes and oils that tend to be oud centric. For me, this is so refreshing to experience having done oud for such a long time. Wow. I might have to put this while I go out on a date. It's very clean, very fresh, very traditionally masculine. Very bright and fizzy too. I like this. Wow. Okay. All right. All right. All right. Let's go through notes. So top notes, they say they have bergamot, pineapple, and grapefruit. Yes, I get the pineapple in there, but it's not like you're eating a pineapple straight out of the fruit. It's more like a pineapple juice scent. Okay. The bergamot and the grapefruit is definitely there. Yeah, the pineapple is definitely there. Okay, the bergamot is there. You get this very, uh, I guess, concentrated citrus, but then you get the grapefruit, and here's where the grapefruit is very interesting. It's actually the complete opposite of the pineapple, where the grapefruit here smells like you've just cut straight into a fresh grapefruit, and as you cut through it, this fizzy zest that sprays upwards or whatever direction as you cut through it is what you're smelling and picking on. It's a very, very lovely composition. It's probably, for a top note, one of the best, I'm gonna say, grapefruit and bergamot openings I've ever smelt. Combined with the pineapple, it's fantastic. It's just so good. And the pineapple here isn't sugary, it isn't gourmandish, it isn't overly sweet. You're getting more of that sort of citrusy, bright pineapple touch. Wow, and it's so consistent, you guys. It's yeah. So the top note, hands on, all is there, accounted for. The heart notes is jasmine, patchouli, and cedarwood. So I don't really pick on the jasmine. I mean, I okay, I pick slight hints, but it's not a lot in there. It's obviously not a jasmine centric perfume, so that makes a lot of sense. But it's not like a jasmine that you would pick on another 13 by Le Labo or Baccarat Rouge 540 by Maison Francis Cordigian, or like even a straight up jasmine from an artisanal like Ansar Oud. It's it's hidden in there, okay? It's not very prevalent. Then we have patchouli and cedarwood. You do get this greenness and woodiness, but again, it's very understated and undertoned compared to the bergamot, the grapefruit, and the pineapple. This, in this order, this so far is predominantly the bergamot, grapefruit, then pineapple. Okay, and then the middle notes are basically sort of back end supporters. I mean, they're put here as middle notes, but you can barely smell them. The superstars of this are the bergamot and the grapefruit. Secondary role being the pineapple, and then the rest is just there to support. All right, and base notes are clearwood, oak moss, and dry timberwood. God. Okay, so you do have a woody note in there. Again, it's sitting in the back. It's not very forward. It's not in the opening. It's just sitting there in the back, playing again a support character to the citruses and the pineapple. And yeah, so this is it really for the description and the notes. And it's, guys, I'm in love. I mean, this is a sort of a love from the first whiff. It's so elegant, it's so classy, and it does have this traditional Schiefer profile, but it's updated and upgraded. Wow, I really love the citrus and the pineapple, you guys. This is so gorgeous, and for some reason I want to say delicious, but I'm assuming it's because I like pineapple. Okay, yeah, so this is so far fantastic. I just want to make a few comments based on other review videos I've seen before we get into some of the stats around this. Um, so one of the things I've seen in review videos saying that it has this sting of a scent to it, and I don't get that at all. There's nothing stingy or pungent or overly overpowering about this whatsoever. Yeah, so that is not there. So in case any of you had any concerns about that, because when this is compared to Hacivat X, which I do not have a sample of, but I will get, apparently Hacivat X is even subtler, more subtle than this, which I'm gonna say, this is fairly subtle already, actually. So you're not getting that sting, you're not getting the sharpness as a lot of people describe it to be. There's also people that describe this having a metallic facet to it, which I am not getting that at all. And when I speak as metallic, I'm comparing to actual perfumes I have that have aldehydes. So aldehydes tend to give this metallic sort of profile to a scent. I'm not getting any of that here. The other thing that I saw through reviews, be it on Google reviews written or videos on YouTube, is that this is beast mode performance wise. On my skin right now, I mean, it's my skin ate it up. You can still smell it as a skin scent, it's there, but I'm not getting any of that beast mode sort of projection and in turn gonna be trail and sillage. And I did spray quite a good amount. Obviously not a lot, but still, in terms of, let's say if I was to compare this to Frederick Malle, the Moon, a little bit of that is just beast mode, you guys. This is not beast mode at all, as a lot of the reviews say that it's very strong and potent. I'm not getting that. My skin already ate most of it. Okay, so just something to keep in mind. Another thing that was consistent across a lot of the reviews, which again, this is my first spray of this, so maybe I'll discover that later in the day, but that timberwood oak moss note apparently comes out in the dry down, so about 6 to 8 hours later, which I'm gonna say 50-50 right now, sure, maybe, just because you don't get really any of it in the opening, and even until now, I'm smelling more that pineapple, citrus, bergamot, and grapefruit notes supported by slight woodiness. I am starting to get a bit more of the woodiness, but most likely it will come out in the dry down. So just a few comments / notes there based on other reviews or opinions of this. Okay, so let's talk about my perfume experience of this, you guys. Okay, so first of all, I'm gonna say performance wise, I'm gonna give it a medium and a weak medium at that. Right now, I'm not getting any projection off of my skin. And I'm gonna even assume that based on the projection, not much of a trail and sillage. I'm actually gonna go as far as saying once it's sprayed and it's aired out a bit, it becomes a skin scent. So for projection, I'll give it a medium, but a weak medium at that. And for trail and sillage, I'm gonna say weak. I disagree with a lot of the reviews that say that this is beast mode. I'm not getting any of that. Maybe it'll become beast mode if I do about 4 to 6 sprays, but usually for myself, I do only 2 sprays, and I judge off of that the performance ability of a perfume. And again, when I speak about the performance, just because I know I might get criticized for saying that the performance on this is medium to weak, is that my skin chemistry eats up perfumes very quickly, okay? So just something to keep in mind, that this is anecdotal and it is subjective, all right? So for you, if you apply it on and if it's beast mode, great. On my skin, it is not, and I'm gonna emphasize, I disagree with a lot of the, perfume experiences, reviews, and opinions out there on this saying that it's beast mode. It's not beast mode, it's not strong. I'm gonna say about a medium projection, and trail and sillage is weak or low in terms of low, medium to high scale, okay? With respect to seasonality, I'm gonna go ahead and say this is better suited for spring and summer, okay? You can get a little bit away in the fall with this, but winter, it just won't cut it. It's just such a fresh scent, you guys, and it's delicate and it's a chiffre that just, it won't really perform that great in winter, okay? So I'm gonna say spring and summer, pushing it a bit into the fall, and then you're done in the winter with this, okay? Time of day, this for me is a morning scent, okay? This is the kind of scent when I get up, I shower, I dress, and I'm getting ready for the day. This is the kind of scent I'm gonna put on as I go to work or as I'm going to get stuff done. So for me, it's a morning scent. Can you wear it in the evening? Yes, but it's a very chiffre profile, and I'm not really a big fan of chiffres in the evening, okay? So for me, it's more of a morning scent. It's kind of a wake up, get into your routine kind of a scent. This is what, it conveys to me, and this is how I would dress it. So I'm gonna say a morning wear for sure, okay? With respect to how you would dress this, formal, semi-formal, semi-casual, or casual, do yourself a favor, do the scent a favor, and dress it formally. This is God, this is so good. Okay, this is a formal scent, you guys. Get your suit on, your 3-piece suit, get your nice bespoke shoes, so Bontonis, Zennias, Tom Ford, Canali, what else is there? Berluti, Brunello Cellini. I butchered the last name there, but whatever. You get what I'm trying to say, okay? Get your nice silk tie, your tie pin, okay? Your nice wallet, Rolex, AP, or Piaget. Well, AP is Piaget. What is the other one? AP... I don't remember. I'm running on fumes here. But you get the idea. Dress formally, dress well, dress like a grown adult male, okay? And you're good to go. This is what you need to do with this. Semi-casual won't do it justice. Same with casual, okay? It's not that kind of a scent. All right? Now, with respect to the gender sort of spectrum, listen, this is a masculine scent, okay? You're a dude, this is your scent, okay? Ladies, I'm not gonna say you can't put it on, but it's just very incongruent, okay? Especially if you're a very feminine lady, yeah, it won't work for you. This is a male-oriented scent, it's a masculine profile, it's a traditional chiffre scent with a recent sort of update/upgrade. So, gentlemen, this is for you, okay? Now, I've already touched on this a bit, but with respect to context, what sort of environment or situation you would wear this? This is a very work environment safe scent. You most certainly can't put that on in a work environment. I'm gonna say also it's very suitable for dates, especially a first time date, okay? With a first time date, especially I'm talking here from the male perspective, going out with a girl, for the first time you're going out on a date, you do not want something super exotic, especially if you're into your perfumes, or super animalic, okay? Typically speaking, from my experience, the ladies prefer a clean citrus profile, okay? Something that's not very loud or obnoxious or off-putting, right? You want to present yourself in the best light and to leave an impression. And you know what they say, an impression is formed about you within the 7 seconds of you meeting somebody or someone meeting you. So why not give this, you know, impression of being clean, well put together and healthy? And this scent will do that for you, okay? It also have this woodiness, earthiness to it, which is typically speaking associated with being a male, a man, or masculine man. So this just comes across perfect as a masculine, clean man, which what lady does not want that, okay? I'm using the word lady because I don't know, I can't think straight, okay? And I'm being too formal. Maybe the scent is affecting me into an air of formality, okay? Which brings me into another way of putting this across in terms of what context is suitable for this scent. Formal occasions would be perfect for this scent, okay? Think about, I don't know, attending also a charity gala perhaps, or if you are attending a diplomatic affair, or if you are attending a business meeting. So think about this as a perfume that is formal, but is also conveying seriousness, it's conveying confidence, it's conveying you're here to get things done, it's conveying ability, it's conveying good hygiene and being well put together, which are all things that you would typically associate with someone you want to take seriously, someone that you know has the ability to get things done, which is typically attributes of people you find in formal settings. That's why we call it a formal setting. It's because there are certain expectations, there are certain rules, there are certain conditions that need to be met in order for that context to exist, okay? So, with that said, you guys, would I recommend Hacivat Nishane Extrait de Parfum? 1000% yes. Blind buy it. Get your nose on it. Get your wallet on it. Cop it. If you're into a traditional masculine chiffre scent profile, I'm buying a bigger bottle. I need this in my life, and I need it for a very, very long time. This is signature scent worthy. I absolutely get the hype and the obsession with this and the fanboying. I get it. This is amazing. And I've smelled Aventus, and now I've smelled this. And personally, I like this more than Aventus, okay? This just hits the spot more for me, better than Aventus. A lot of people say it has a very different profile from Aventus, while others say it smells like Aventus. I'm gonna say it doesn't smell exactly like Aventus, but it's about 80% of the way there, okay? There's slight differences between both, but preference-wise, I like this more than Aventus, and the price point. The fact that you can buy a small sampler bottle of this, or do a 15 ml or a 50 ml or a 100 ml, it's great in terms of sizes as well as price point compared to Aventus. So this for me wins over Aventus, you know, significantly. And like I said, yeah, highly recommend this, you guys. If you like your chiffres, get on this, keep it in your collection. It will be timeless. Chiffres are timeless. And yeah, with that said, I hope you guys enjoyed this one, and very much appreciate your time and attention, and I'll see you in the next one. Cheers.